Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I am going to be filming for you guys today one of my most exciting videos that I think I've ever done. I'm going to be previewing the 2021 Makse Life Goal Setting Planner, and you guys, what we're about to go through is amazing. All the products that this team has created and refined are just absolutely precious, and I cannot wait to share them with you. As I go along, I'm going to be sharing with you guys any updates or any like revisions that are coming. I'm definitely going to be talking about those, and then I'll also let you guys know how much things retail for will be listed on the shop, and I've got a couple cool things to show you guys as we go. So let's just hop right in. So Sierra sent out all of these personalized and sent this really cute little post-it. It says, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind, be led by the dreams in your heart." It's so cute. And then a cute little personalized note on the back, which I thought was just so perfect, and I can't wait to hang that up in my office. These boxes are also adorable. Let's not go any further until I show you guys this. I'm sure you guys have seen all these around on Instagram, but I couldn't make this video and not point this stuff out. So look how cute this box is. So this is in the inside of the box. Sorry, it's just the way my camera is set up. It won't let me show you the entire box, but it says, "Those dreams look good on you." And if you notice, these are all like different colors of the Makse Life, I guess, palette you could say that they use. I would say the overall colors are like white and gray, light gray, dark gray, and then these are some of the different colors that they use to color coordinate some of their goals, or like for the goal setting system. So that was super cute. I'm hoping that you guys can get a good angle of this. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that this is set up decently for you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's just hop right into this beautifulness. So all of these come pre-packaged like this. I have bought, this will be my third goal setting planner from them. I use, what do I use? A vertical all the time. Let me start with just, let me give that other one its own debut. Sorry guys. Okay, so the first thing, I use a vertical consistently. I have used a horizontal. I bought one when they were going, when they were like 40% off once they were almost gone. I snagged one and I've messed around with it. It's not for me right now. It's not to say that it will never be for me, but for right now, I'm really, really happy in my vertical. So the first thing we're gonna go over together is the functional sticker book. So this is a 15-page sticker book, and they're all functional stickers. They are adorable. These are retailed for $20. They are made with matte sticker paper for easy writing. They're perforated pages so they can easily be removed and stored. So if you look down here, you can see the perforations. If you wanted to like rip this page out, you could take it. You can write on these if you needed to, or if you want to write a check mark. You don't have to use like a specialized pen or anything like that. You can just write right on them, which I think is really cool. So, and I'll show you kind of what these look like in the 2021 or 2020. I already put them in my 2020, so I can show you guys that in a minute. So they have 2 pages of dot stickers. So it's kind of cool. It has 2 different, so this is more of like the pastel version of their colors. I was telling you guys earlier that the colors on the box coordinate with the rest of this. So we have the yellow for personal, the orange for fun, red is for work, purple is for family, blue is for home. They've changed these a little bit, which I really like. These are really differentiated. I felt like last year the home, spiritual and, health and wellness, spiritual and home were very close in color, and these are definitely different. So this home or health and wellness is very different from the spiritual, and this is finance. I say budget, but finances, and then this is home. So I really like these colors. But these colors are really nice too, and again, like really differentiated colors, which I'm loving. So both of these are circles. Sierra has already mentioned that there's going to be a need to like have like a white line around this or some clear like definition to see that these are circles, because you'll notice that unless you like look really closely, it's hard to see that this next page kind of looks like circles, but when you get really close, you can see that they're hearts. So again, this is like a pastel. These are the more vibrant colors, and again, these are still hearts. And then we have some fun little flags and banners. And then, you know, the circles can be used for list making, and the hearts are for more like gratitude, because at the bottom, you know, they have a little heart for gratitude down at the bottom every day. But these are super cute. And again, the different colors. These are like a little bit of like a stripe in here. So the pastel, and then the vibrant colors. And then these are, they have the line here up at the top instead of over here at the bottom. So these would be good in like the horizontal. If you are a horizontal user, they can be used in the vertical too. But so here we have little page flaggers, and then so that's the pastel, vibrant. Again, it's kind of hard to see unless you really look up there for it. And then these are just a little bit bigger. They can be for like appointments or tracking, different things like that. Super cute, super cute. And then these are just the little Makse Life stickers. So they have like little icons in there. So personal, fun, work, family, health, spiritual, finances, and home. Sorry, this is kind of a weird angle, so I'm gonna go kind of sideways at you guys. Yeah, so there's the sticker book, super cute. Like I said, 15 pages, and it'll retail for $20. Oh, and it measures, this is 5 by 7. All right, so next I'm gonna be showing you guys this beautiful extra cover that I got. So I have a cover on my planner, and then I was also sent an additional cover. And I'm gonna go over, the one that I chose was not an artist, part of the artist series, but I was sent one of the beautiful covers from one of the artists that they have featured. So there are 4 different covers this year, 2 of which are artist series, and the other 2 are just designed and made by the Makse crew. Look how gorgeous this is, guys. Look at the detail on there. You can even see the foil. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is incredibly beautiful. Everything about this is absolutely to die for, seriously, amazing. And then, sorry, I have a dog hair in there. And then this also has the folders in here, I think we did last year, and you can easily stick your sticker book back there if you wanted to keep it with you. All of the covers come with the strap to go on there. At the end, I'm gonna actually show you guys how easy it is to interchange the covers. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But I'm just kind of going through this box how I found it, and I'll get to the planner next, I promise. But aren't these just absolutely beautiful? This artist series is by Jess Park. You can find her on Instagram at Jeshy Park, Jeshy Park. She is a California-based artist, which is also where Sierra and her crew are at, well, most of them. And she is the author of the book Watercolor Lettering, a step-by-step workbook for painting and embellished scripts and beautiful art that is sold worldwide. So she is very well known in the artist community, so you guys should definitely check her out if you have not already seen her page. She's got a bunch of more just absolutely beautiful artwork on there, and you guys you have to check it out. I was not sent the other one, but I will be buying disclaimer, I will be buying the other 2 covers as well, just to have my hands on all of them. So these are absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna put those off to the side because I'm gonna need those. So on to the main event. We're gonna move on to this beautiful box in here where you guys can keep, the planner. Alright, so this Keepsake Box has a thinner diagonal line. So the 2020, sorry guys, I have a dog and his hair, I swear to God, gets everywhere. So these lines are much thinner. If you guys kept, I don't have the 2020 box near me or else I would grab it, but these boxes are designed so you can put your, oh sorry, I'll show you this sideways, there's just not enough room, but it's got really pretty, it's got the Makse Life logo right here, and it's beautiful. But like I said, the diagonal lines are much thinner from the 2020 version. That's pretty much it. But like this is it's nice and sturdy. It's really hard. It's got a lot going on in it. All right, so this is one of the beautiful covers that the Makse team designed. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the linen cover. It's really pretty. So it's almost like, I think it is a white background, but it might be like a light gray. And then it has these navy blue lines. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna take this out of the box. Actually, I'm gonna take all of this out of the way. So we can go and look at it. All right, so here she is. She's absolutely beautiful. All right, so one of the newest versions, or the newest additions to this, is that the goal setting sticker sheet is actually, last year it came separate. This year it is going to be located back here in the back, and it's actually in the coil. Last year it was just a single like loose leaf paper that came with it, but it wasn't actually punched in here. This is, for me, I love this. I actually have it close by. I hardly use the stickers because I can never remember to have them with me when it was time to plan. They just always fell out. I wasn't a fan of that. I absolutely love that this is in here. So now they also have this designated and laminated pocket folder. This is really cute. Last year there was a lot of plainness to this planner, and I like that. I'm more of a simple person. Not everything has to be super colorful, but I really like that they have little pops of color throughout here, and I love the different, like the drastic cursive with the just like the plain print, and I just think it's all so pretty. So it has the, I really like this. Let's see. So one thing that you'll see is that they have made the font larger throughout the entire planner. So I can actually already tell right now that these tabs are much bigger than last year's tabs. I actually have my other one here close. Actually, my coil held up pretty well throughout the year. This one's kind of bent, but it's because I dropped it. But literally the rest of them are like perfect. So here's a good example. Also, actually you can see that these look like a little bit more of like a blue tone theme. But so the font is a little bit different. It's a little bit longer. I would say it's almost a little bit more thinner than there, but the front is pretty much the same. So the first 21 pages of this is just going to be streamlined communication. This is a really cute note from Sierra, the founder and designer, creator of Makse Life. So the first 21 pages are just all about how to set up your goals and how to set up your planner, and like what different kind of goals that you have, the steps in getting started. I love this compass assessment. We'll kind of get back to this. This is weekly and daily features, so it kind of shows you all the different, this is kind of different. You can kind of design it and make it your own with all these different colors here. And then the heart is for gratitude. We'll go over this as like a weekly tip when you see that sign. And then the little light circles are for habit tracking. Like I said, it kind of goes through the different steps here. The compass is something that you'll see often. So first, in the beginning of the year, the end of this year, beginning of next year, you're going to fill this out. So you're going to kind of go through and mark off where you're at. This is numbered 1 through 10 in here. And as soon as you find out what number you are for this, you'll go up to that area, and people do it all kinds of ways. They can just like draw a line up here. Some people like color it in. You can do whatever you want. But this is how you find your assessment. So all the goals for this are laid out in here, but basically you score yourself. I think it's from 1 to 10 in all these areas, and you divide it by a number, and then it gives you your personal score, which is where you go in and you mark what your score is here. So yep, you from 1 to 10. All right, so moving on. Like I said, this is where you'll assess yourself. You'll go back and you'll look at that compass quite often. So the next area we have here are your intentions for 2021, and you'll just kind of go through here. It'll hopefully help you arrive on some different ideas you can use for your word. It's like your main mantra, like your main word to like give you significance, and just like place a big value on like what you want this year to be. So for me, if I'm looking back, I actually really wanted to change my word once all the craziness of 2020 hit. My word last year was consistency, and I find that I use that a lot during 2020. I tried to stay consistent to my goals. I tried to stay really on top of things despite the world feeling like it was ending. So it's just like kind of helps you stay grounded and come back to like, is this going to help me be consistent? Am I going off on a tangent here? Like, am I going down this rabbit hole that is not going to bring me any consistency? Or, is this grounded in what my goals are? So your word just kind of helps you bring you back to focus. So here it's more kind of, you'll see some more of their color coordination through here. I just love that there's just little bits of like color that's popped in through here that was not there last year. So I personally am really loving just the random little, like I said, little bits of color that was not there last year. They changed around some of the things too, just some of the directions and different things in here. I think it's going to be really helpful for people to set up goals and to just really help align things. I love this portion of this helping you set goals. So this, it kind of really shows you what a good goal is, like a good written down goal is. It's very specific rather than just very general. So clean my garage this weekend. So when you're laying out your plans, clean out my garage this weekend is better than get rid of clutter. Like, what does that mean? Or like declutter the house. How about declutter and reorganize your hallway closet? That's much more specific than declutter random stuff in the house. That's not very specific. So leave my phone in the kitchen at night is way more specific than don't be on my phone before bed. I like these. So it just talks about the different ideas that she has there, and then talks about the 3 different kind of goals. They're broken down here for you to kind of talk about. So stretch goals is something that should be exciting for you. They're dream goals. You should only have 1 to 3 goals, and they're 1 to 3 stretch goals, and they should be more like a goal that you'll reach throughout the year. So it will stretch you across the full year. Progress is goals that you want to continue to make like throughout the month. Where do you want to go? How do you want to feel? Who do you want these goals to be with? What do you want to experience? And then maintenance goals are goals, tasks, intentions that are going to help you maintain what's good and working in your life. So those are the 3 different kind of goals that they have at Makse Life, and you'll find that these just make a lot of sense. So these are just some steps to writing your annual and monthly goals, which are very important. And then your weekly actions are what you'll set up every week. So first you'll set up your annual goals, and as you go into your monthly goals, you'll break down how you're going to achieve these annual goals by what you can do this month, and then even further broken down what you can do this month into what you can do this week. Actually, I just talked about this in one of my recent YouTube videos. You can also buy these. These are awesome. These are from last year. So my vision. So you can put this little tab in your annual goals, and then you can flip right to the month that you're in, and you can look at your monthly goals. So this makes it really easy when I'm writing my monthly goals. This is October. I can easily just flip back to my annual goals and see what can I put in here that where's some of my goals for the year. I just took my weekly one out, but there's another one that can take you right to the week that you're in. So this is the week that I'm in right now. And so I had it right here, but I just planned it out, so I took it out. But these are awesome, so I highly recommend. I don't have any, shouldn't send me any of those, but these are available on their website. I don't know how much, I'm really sorry, but these are more than worth it. You should absolutely get you a set of these. These are really, really worth it, because you will flip back to your annual goals every month when you make your monthly goals, and it's even nice to reference when you're making your monthly goals. So this will be kind of like an area for you to mind map or brain dump. Just kind of dump down what are some of the things that you're thinking. Here's that color code I was talking about earlier: personal, fun, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial and physical environment. And then this is where you're going to lay this out. This does look pretty similar to last year. It's changed slightly, but you'll just lay all these out. There's 4 per page. There's 8 total. This will be your vision board, an area for you to lay out, things that bring you joy, things that places where you want to go, areas in your life that you want to maintain. But what's different here that I can not remember. So then these are some goal setting quick tips. So you're going to make this space you're gonna go through and just kind of figure out how to make each of these spaces your own, and it'll just kind of give you, this is just a really quick one to reference as you go through and make your monthly and weekly goals. You don't want to be, you don't want to overthink it too much. That's why I say like you should flip back to review those goals quite often to make it really clear and concise in what you want to do. I love again that there's a little bit of pops of colors in here. Just makes it like neutral but fun at the same time and not too overpowering. So new this year, the date dot on the monthly calendar spread, it used to be in the middle of the month, now it's off to the side. I can honestly say that really didn't bother me too badly last year, but I know that it was something that really kind of bothered other people, but I'm happy with where it's at. I wasn't dissatisfied with it last time. Let's see, so that's pretty much it. It's just a regular month at a glance. I like this. So new this year, they added the actual month. So before, if you looked in January, see the dot in the middle. I did not know how to use this in the beginning of last year. Obviously I didn't, you know what, I kind of started a little bit later in the year. I had a hard time really figuring out how I wanted to use this in addition to my Cultivate What Matters power sheet. So I really got into this in February, but before they didn't have the month in here, so you can just kind of see this is a clear difference right here. I'm liking the small changes. It's nice. This is a little bit more bold. I'm liking it. Also it has like different areas to focus on, which I really like there. I'm also liking the font changes. It's like more bold there. A little bigger too, so I'm liking that. So this is where you lay out your monthly goals. You put your little divider here that says like this month, so you can easily flip back and forth. Oh, I like this. So this has the week numbers here. So this area over here used to be lined, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So we'll compare this just real quick. So the notes and reflections here used to be, I felt like it was kind of a little bit restrictive having notes and reflections. So I actually just found this. I was trying to find for the month of October, I wanted to lay out my cleaning tasks for the month. And I felt like I didn't really want to put it here because like I felt like this should be like a monthly reflection or like a weekly reflection from the week before. And I don't want to take up that space. So I didn't really want to put it there, but sometimes I don't use this page every single time. So I was having a hard time with it, but I like that they've given you the ability to kind of do whatever you want to do here. So you don't have to keep it for notes and reflection. It's a dot grid, so you can keep it really personal, or you can make it as personal as you want or not personal. They still have down here the little, I forget what you call it, but the little tip that they give you down here. So plan ahead, dedicate 10-15 minutes a week to set your goals will give you more control, balance, and fulfillment in your life. So this little tips, they have this every time you start a new week, which is really cool. Then they have the week number here, which I think is awesome. So they're going to give you, I'm guessing that this is a look right before we start the month. So they're giving you an extra week to kind of get your hands, or get your feet dirty, whatever that's called. Get your hands dirty. I don't know. I'm struggling today, guys. Ooh, I am loving the different changes here. So when I first started out in here, I was having a hard time deciding whether or not I wanted to use a kit. I was bouncing back between using highlighters and using a kit. So I'm just going to show you this page real quick. So this was one of my kit weeks. Like I said, still trying to decide exactly what I was doing in here. Did I want to get away from my hourly and do everything in here? I found that I had a really hard time with that because I wanted an area where I could just easily time block and just see exactly how I was spending my time and what I was spending it on. So quickly I went away from that, and here you can see this is what most of my weeks have something to look like, which is just laid out different tasks for each area to work in. Here's another one. Same thing. So I was kind of noting what I was doing for exercise here. I'm not super consistent in working out, so I didn't feel like I wanted to keep that into my rotation of things that I was doing. I can show you, I had just kind of showed you guys this earlier, but this is kind of how I will continue to plan going into this year. I kind of map out the time that it's more like time blocking, and I still use the colors to kind of give my life my time in my life a meaning. There we go, here's some more. So as you can see, like no week number there. But this is this week that we're in right now. Sometimes I leave some space open if I'm not sure. My husband's getting ready to leave here soon, so I just want to leave some of my time open, and it just gives me the ability to see exactly how I'm spending my time and in what areas am I giving more to. Am I giving more time to my personal time? Am I spending too much time working? Am I having too much fun? I don't think I'm, or family fun. Sometimes I have a hard time differentiating family and fun because it's typically where I do my fun stuff is with my family. So this is typically how I use my vertical. I know people use kits, which is awesome. I just find that I have a hard time making all those color schemes fit with a kit that I pick, and then I'm unhappy with it. So I've just kind of decided that for me, I think the mild liners work really well. That's not to say that I might not change my mind later, but this is kind of where I'm at. So I love, honestly, there's a couple things I wanted to note here. So I like that they got rid of this. I wasn't a fan of this. I didn't know what to do with it. I was putting the weather there for a while, but I didn't really like that. So I like that this is open and you can do whatever you want with it. I also like that this isn't constricted to just notes here, and they gave you it was like almost too much space. I didn't know what to do with all this space. I never filled all this up. And one thing that I really like is they gave you more habits to track. So before you had 5, now you have 7. Is that right? Yep, 7. Also like that they kept the gratitude area down here. They might have even given an extra line. Yep, another line for gratitude, and then again that it's not grayed out at the bottom. One reason why I really like all this is because when you white out down here, this is not a white background. You can't get rid of that. Once it's there, it's there. It can't go away. Or like, you can see the white out if you messed up. So wasn't a huge fan of that. I like that the gray is gone from there. I also like that they kept the heart down here, so another area for gratitude. I've seen people use this in a bunch of different ways. I should make that a goal of mine next year, is to lay out more gratitude like this daily, because I did not do a good job of that this year. Let's see, so then it goes into, again, like I mentioned, they give these little tips down here. Get accountability. Oh yes, an accountability partner is everything, you guys. Finding a group of girls or a group of guys or a group of girls and guys that really get you and hold you accountable to your goals. They encourage you, they love on you, they give you the support that you need. It is so necessary. So find you an accountability partner. If you don't have one, please reach out to me. I would love to be your accountability partner. The more the merrier. So again, we have, we'll go into the weeks here, just so we start at week 1. So you got like an area for you to, you can do your meal planning here, you can do your meal prepping ideas here, you can do your monthly cleaning tasks. That is one thing I wish that we had, is just a space right here, like for the monthly, like right next to your monthly layout, you had maybe like a brain dump here, only because this page is supposed to correspond with the following weeks. So it's not like at the end of this month, you get another page at the end. So at the end of every month, you get a monthly reflection, which I really like, but I would not be opposed to having right here in the beginning of the month, having an area for brain dump. I do know they would add more pages, but that's just a thought of mine. Then every month you have monthly reflections. So you go through and you talk about your biggest wins, what's working in your life, not working in your life, what you learned from this month, improvements or adjustments you want to make going into the next month, what you're grateful for right now, and habits that you want to nurture going into next month. And then you can kind of rate this month, which I thought was kind of fun. That was the same from last year, but the color scheme is a little bit darker, so I like that. I do like that it is different colors throughout here. So actually, here's a good example. This was not colored last year, so I like that. It does make it, it's seriously beautiful. So I wanted to go into, really quickly, I said that you would see that compass again. So they have this quarterly. So first you did this for the year, and you marked where you were at. So every quarter, after the month reflection, every 3 months, you'll redo this quarterly assessment. So you'll go back through, so in your previous one, you would write down what your yearly one was for Q1. So before Q1 started, what your score was. And then now you're gonna go through, and there's not a spot to do that whole thing over again. You're just gonna go back and use that same scoring area again. Again, this is why it's nice to have this like noted on that page, so you can go through back here and easily see this. and then you'll go through and you'll kind of rate it. Just use a scratch piece of paper, and then you'll do that same method, which is, it says it right here, so add up your ratings and divide that number by 8 to get your average score. So then you would rate yourself, and then you just fill out these questions. Words to describe how I generally felt over the last 90 days, biggest area of growth, opportunity for growth, and what is your main focus going to be over the next 90 days. So then again, we skip 3 months ahead. We'll go to the end before July starts, and right on that tab before the month starts is your quarterly compass. Then you'll do that again in October. So everything is the same here, the monthly reflection, the quarterly compass, and then you'll do one for the end of the year, your quarterly compass for Q4, how you ended. And then it gives you some insight into the end of the year. I love this. I'm all about notes pages. Big difference in the ending to the calendar last year. I am loving this. It's way bigger, so you have a full year of 2021 and a full year's look at 2022. And again, pop of color. This just makes all the difference in the world. You can actually put like circle dots on here, but you can't really do much with this. And then same thing, they had lined paper. So last year they had this in here too, but the quality here is just, it doesn't even compare to the quality this year. Like, let's see if I can pull that out for you guys. Here's last year's, like just really flimsy, like just not great. This is much better. It has like a laminated feel. It's much more aesthetically pleasing. It's beautiful. And then these are my sticker pages from last year. So they were way too long. Like I folded them. I ended up just not using them. They're not matte, so they have like that shine to them. So major upgrade in the sticker front. I'm loving it. All right, so that's pretty much a look at the whole planner, the whole goal setting planner. It's phenomenal, guys. I am so excited to jump into this. I'm just already excited for 2021 and all the different changes that it's going to bring. Next, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to swap out the covers, just real quick. So let's jump into that. So really quickly, I wanted to add that when you guys buy a new cover, I don't know if I stated this already, but each of these covers are $10. Each of them come with a pocket, and then they come with the straps on each one, so you can easily swap them out. They have the really pretty Makse Life cover on or design on the back of each of these. So when you purchase them, they're $10, and then also you'll have to kind of check a box saying that basically you're altering this product, and that Makse Life is not responsible for anything that happens to it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to flip to the back, and you're going to want all of this to line up really nicely. So you'll want these O-rings to be at the end. So here we have the back page like this and the front page like this. So your strap is right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that to my covers before I even change anything, so they look exactly the same. Hello. So I've got my strap right here, the front of my cover, strap right here, front of my cover. I'm all good. So let's note this real quick. Oh gosh, I'm not good at this. All right, so do you see how like this area kind of goes into each of these little crevices? They're not perfect as it is right now, so it makes me feel better about taking this apart. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little nervous, but I think it'll be fine. Sierra has reassured us that it's a quick and easy process, so let's see how long this takes. So we're gonna separate these. A little more separated than I like. These separate pretty easily. So now I'm going to put my first cover back on. promise, guys, it's not that bad. See, it's just not lining it up right. There we go. They're back on. So now I'm going to quickly snap these back into. So we want to try and get it back into like touching here. Let's start at the bottom maybe. I really didn't have to move it that much. It was actually a way easier process than I thought it was going to be. And really you're just like pushing them in, like you do kind of want them to touch. I do remember Sierra saying that. But honestly, some of mine weren't touching to begin with, or they weren't overlapping. So I'm thinking, so as you can see, they don't line up like perfectly there, but if I really wanted to take the time to go back through and make sure that each area was perfect, but as far as like the coil goes, the coil is still perfect. So there we are. So now this will flip back. And all of this will flip back to the back. And boom. Everything is all good to go. And you cannot even tell that anything was altered to it. Oh, you guys, I'm in love with this cover. So that's it. This is the beautiful new 2021 Makse Life. If I did not cover anything that you guys wanted to know, please let me know. I didn't say the amount that the planner goes for, but it is $68. And you guys, I promise you that this is the best $68 that you will personally spend on yourself to improve your life, improve your goals, go after things you've been wanting to do for a while. Not only is this planner awesome, but the people who, Sierra, the founder of this amazing planner and company, is just awesome. She really is. If you guys are not already a part of the Facebook group, you guys should definitely head over to the Makse Life community group. And on Facebook, it's awesome. You do not have to own a planner to be there. You will just be so amazed at how kind and helpful people are on there. So please head over there if you're not already. If you're wondering whether or not you want to buy one, I say do it. If you want to know, what kind of community you're getting involved in, head over there and just interact with some of the people in there. They're absolutely amazing. All right, guys, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Oh, also, the only other thing I didn't go over is that, those snap-in bookmarks I was talking about earlier, I'm looking here at my notes now, they're $15. Definitely worth it. So I would definitely add that to your cart. It'll help you get free shipping too. So definitely add those to your carts. The only other thing I want to talk about, I don't have them right now. They'll be available to purchase later, but if you already have a planning system that works for you, but you're interested in having the goal setting aspects of this, she is going to have these available in quarterly A5 notebook version. So that is going to be incredible for those that already have a planning system. They don't really want the whole planner, but they would like to have the goal setting sheets available to them. Keep your eye out for that. Those A5 size ones are going to be coming out soon, and I'm definitely going to get my hands on those just to see how different they are, but I will definitely share them with you guys when I have them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I answered all the questions that you had. I hope I got to show you all the things that you were looking for. Please shoot me a message if you guys have any questions, and I will be back later to go over any other questions you have about the A5 ones when I have those. Thanks, guys.